Dad's doing it. Dad's doing it. Shot.
I couldn't see me.
I saw animal.
We were going on a trip to Chikmagalur with our Malayali friends from our apartment, and we first stopped by having breakfast in this amazing restaurant. They had a lot of food which was really affordable. We had juice and obviously the typical masala dosha, idli and all that, which was actually pretty good. We're having a blast in our cars. Our jeeps had arrived, through which we were going to explore the whole place. Our first stop was City Cafe because we were really tired from the long drive, so we stopped by to have coffee, where we saw a horse nearby and we just thought it'd be pretty cool to take a video of it. We didn't ride it though. But yeah, here you can also buy a lot of stuffs like coffee powder, tea powder, and there are many different types of teas you can have, like caramel tea and all that. And we also saw small ducks that were swimming around, and the statue is actually pretty beautiful. That is the main attraction, I would say, of that area. So we bought a few coffee powder to take back home, and we continued with our journey, and it was actually pretty beautiful. We chose to sit in the back because it was more open and you could feel nature more that way. So the first stop was a temple where we have to climb a lot of stairs to reach a temple to pray. So it was not a lot. I feel like most people can trek on it. We had a lot of fun, and this place I thought would not be filled with a lot of people, but it was quite crowded as a lot of people were trekking, and we thought we will be different and we would not use the stairs because the stairs was like filled with a lot of people, so it was very hard to climb through them. So we were planning to go through the sides and kind of make our trek more adventurous. And here's our dad. He's waiting for our mom to climb all the way up. So this is how we were going. We thought of discarding and ignoring the stairs and go on our own way, and it was actually pretty fun because it made it more like adventurous. And then here we stopped by in a place. This is right outside the temple where there's like a small kind of place where you can rest if you want before going and praying. And here is us trying to make a signature pose, I guess. And yeah, the view from here is actually really beautiful. We took videos at first, and then we took a moment to actually just stand there and take all the beautiful nature.
So we are at Mulyanagiri Peak. It's about 6,000 feet above the ground. So show this right now.
It's a temple, that's right. Bro, she literally takes me off the camera. Give that to me. Guys, sorry for my hand, but yeah, now only I'm gonna be on the screen, and I'm just gonna. She so badly needs screen time.
I got it done.
This was first. Bye, guys. So, bye. That's all. So now we're going to the temple. Our parents left us and went, so we're going to the temple right now. Bye. Pick me. After fighting for absolutely no reason, we found this cute cat right before the temple, and it was so cute. Like, it wasn't even scared of humans or like ignore people, and that was so cute. And I love cats. We just petted it and looked around in the temple.
I look so bad. Next, we're going to a Shiva temple that is 2,500 years old.
Said we had gone to see the Shiva temple, and it was actually very pretty, and we were just taking our dad's video because like why not, and also me tying my shoes because why not. And then we went to a place where you could like do small activities. There were tiny swings. You could do the zip line and these activities where you have to cross the obstacles and all that. But we just chose to chill out in the swings and watch the scenery because it was pretty good. Even if it wasn't as big and vast as the one we saw when we were going to the temple, this was still very beautiful and very healing to see from a swing. My sister wanted to act all big and rough as a cowgirl, and she went to one of our jeeps and stood in front of them like she owned it. She definitely did not force me to take like a million gazillion photos and videos of her. Like, bro, she needs to relax. But yeah, again here she just changed the location and she's like, I look so pretty, take a long video of me. Like, I had to like stand there and hold the phone for a second. I was just contemplating what I was doing in my life because this girl made me take such a long clip. And then we saw this another jeep where the people were telling hello to us, so we told them hi back. Next stop was this peak, and this peak is called Mullyangiry Peak. And this also had a very breathtaking view. It was actually so pretty, and we obviously stopped by to take pics. And later we saw these group of girls who had come to the trip, and it looked so wholesome, so we thought to add them in our video too. So you could like, it was so beautiful, like them, it was so misty, and you had a chance to see the city from the top.
Beautiful view. And we see a beggar.
I'll show you a shot.
The place was surprisingly very cold, which I genuinely didn't expect, so I didn't put on much warm clothing, but my sister did. But either ways, we saw these wooden sticks lit up, so we went there. It was pretty warm, and we stood there for a while, and then we headed to a waterfall. So here you have to pay a pass. I am not sure how much we actually paid, but then we saw monkeys here, and I was pretty scared with them. And we finally reached the waterfall, and it was actually so pretty, and you could even have a chance to go close to it. And we also saw two monkeys fight.
That was Manikadara Falls.
Then as we were walking through the hills, we got to know that you can go to one hill to another just by walking a small distance. So our group thought, why not go to the other mountain? I mean, the grass always looks greener on the other side, doesn't it?
Woo!
Sorry, you weren't coming on the screen. Anyways, I guess I'm getting a headache. So bye guys.
Yeah, and we did have a weird idea of screaming in the mountain because a group of guys before us were actually screaming, and we thought it'd be pretty cool. And we thought our group would join too, but awkwardly that was just us two screaming. But yeah, and my sister was so dedicated to screaming that I almost got a headache, like I said in the video. Here again, she was forcing me to take a lot of videos. I mean, I get the views pretty, but like, come on, how many videos and photos do I have to take?
And Mrs.
So the nice
Twinkle
part.
Bear.
Mommy.
Say hi, so sweet.
The psycho who saw this place and was like, I need to take a photo here. That one. Right there.
That we headed back to our stay because it was getting pretty late. And then later we saw something on the ground, and we genuinely thought it was sand until we ran up close and we got in that was coffee. I mean, we didn't know it was coffee until we actually took a bite into it, and we were like, bro, it's coffee. And then when we went in, there was a cute little Christmas lamp that was lit up. Sorry, Christmas tree. But yeah, you get the point. And then there was also stairs which led up to a dining room, I would say, because that's where we have our meals. It was like a buffet, and we had both veg and non-veg. It was pretty wholesome. It was like homemade, I could say. Like, it wasn't bought because it's a very far off place and you wouldn't actually get food ordered. So yeah, it was homemade food. It was pretty wholesome. I loved the dinner. And later we went to see our rooms, and it was pretty spacious for 4 people, I would say. There was enough room for us to sleep, change, and do whatever we want. But we didn't spend most of the time in the room as we were obviously here with a group, so we're spending time outside. And we got these great cakes, bro. They were so good. We got cakes and coffee. Oh my god, dipping those cake in that coffee tasted so good. Then we had a small campfire, and that was an end to an amazing day.